You're so lame. Mama told me fuck that love, baby boy get you some racks. I been moving like Aaron Donald, I been strictly around my shack, and I'm on road to risk. Gotta make sure I'm on track. Where I'm from, they like the doubters, so I'm trying to put this on the map.
What's good, YouTube? It's Jordan here, aka Proverse, and I am finally back with another video. And I just got a lot to say, but what's new? I feel like I always have a lot to say. Excuse me. First of all, I want to give a moment of silence for the passing of Akira Toriyama. Yeah. I want to start by saying when his death happened, it affected a lot of us. So a lot of us, many of us, millions of us would have not known what anime was, or our first introduction to anime or manga was through Dragon Ball, whether it's the original Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Super, whatever was your first, or the movies, whatever was your first introduction to Dragon Ball, toys, video games, like that was all him. Me personally, I did not feel comfortable making a complete video about his passing, primarily because I haven't been active, and I think that it would have been a little bit distasteful, at least for my character. I'm not shaming anybody else, just for me, if I just came back and made an entire video about Akira Toriyama's passing. I feel like that would have been a little distasteful and clout chasey on my end, because I'm a smaller channel, and it just wouldn't look right if I just came out of nowhere and just dropped the Akira Toriyama video. So I just want to put that out there. Yes, I'm a couple of weeks late, but it's only because the video isn't only about that. Other than that, let's get into what's been going on with me in the last few months, if you guys actually care. I dealt with probably the most amount of loss I've ever experienced in a short period of time. If I were to actually count the losses I had within a short period of time, depending on how long that time spanned across, I may have lost 3 important people to me within a single year, maybe 4 spanning across the next year after that. But this time I lost 3 important people to me within 3 months of each other, which is insane to process and grieve. I don't know if I really want to go into details. I would, but it's just I don't want to bring everybody down with the exact details of what was going on during my mourning and my grieving processes and stuff. And I'm still mourning and grieving because it is very much new to me still, especially the last loss that I experienced. But I'm here. I'm here. I'm as good as I can possibly be. I'm healthy. I'm thankful. And it gave me new perspective and new appreciation for just everything in life. Anyway, I wanted to make this video like weeks ago, before I lost the newest, most important person in my life. And it was mostly a video about why I love anime, because for some reason you know, I didn't really love. I love anime. Like, I'm always gonna love anime. I'm always gonna like anime. It's like a part of me. But I started to feel that charm just leave a little bit. Like that spark just left a little bit, and I'm like, I make content about this stuff. Like, I make videos. Like, I have to be interested in it. Like, I have to show that I'm interested in it. If I'm not really feeling it, then how can I make content on it? How can I make authentic reactions, authentic top tens, fives, some of my favorite things, talk about theories? Like, how can I possibly do that if I'm not loving the thing that I'm watching, that I'm doing, you know? And it made me think a little bit, like, what is gonna be my YouTube journey? Like, how am I gonna make my mark, make my stamp, stand out, show that I care about this culture? And, you know, how do I make myself great, and how do I bring value to people who want to come and see me? Because there are people who are still subscribed to me, even though I haven't been posting. I lost a few, but that's normal. I understand. I wasn't active, whatever. I deserve to be unfollowed, unsubscribed from if you're not getting what you subscribe for. Completely understandable. So I am not upset about that. But, you know, there are people who are still subscribed and still want to see videos, and they still message me. Some of the people I know personally, and, you know, I just want to deliver. I think that's the best way to say that. I just really, really, really want to deliver. And also, I was responding to comments from older videos. I was getting notifications. I kind of had a small back and forth with someone, and they were just talking about, like, you know, the quality of the channel. And, you know, I was kind of offended, not because I felt like my quality was great and whatever, but I felt like the way that he came across was a little weird, you know. But we had a good understanding towards the end, because, you know, it's the internet. It's, you know, it's not that serious, but I do want to take the quality of my channel very serious. So before I even start anything, I want everything to look as crisp as it possibly can. I want it to sound as crisp as it possibly can with what I have, and I want to continue to add on to that. And that's what I've been doing for the most part. Like, if you guys ever saw my first video, my first like 10, 15 videos, you would know I started off on my cell phone. I was making like introspective videos, and then I didn't really love it as much. So then I started making music lyrical breakdown videos, and I didn't love it as much. And I said, you know what's the one thing that I've always loved continuously? Because the music just, I fell out of love with music. And I still like some music, and I still listen to music, but the love wasn't there anymore. What have I consistently loved? And that was anime. I'm gonna make videos about anime. I'm gonna make top 10s. I'm gonna do all kinds of things. From the beginning, I didn't even know how to use my green screen, bro. Like, I had a black background because I was just like not touching it. I was scared. I just fixed my green screen moments ago before I started this video, because I was like, no, like, we can't have the fuzzy look. Like, if I can fix the fuzzy look, I'm gonna fix it. And I think I got it to a good point right now. But anyway, I feel like I was rambling a little bit because I'm so passionate and I really do care about this. I had to think, like, why do I love anime? And I was watching other reactors that I already was like really watching before I even started my YouTube journey. Like, I had to go back. I'm watching. I'm looking at what they're doing, not as like. Of course, it's a reference, because it doesn't have to be done, but inspiration comes from everywhere, and if you're inspired by certain things and you can make it your own, then there's nothing wrong with that at all. I wasn't looking at them to copy, but I was watching Avatar: The Last Airbender reactions. I was watching Fairy Tail reactions. Can you believe that? For the people that's been around for a while, I've been like dumping on Fairy Tail, and I'm gonna touch in a little bit on that subject too. But overall, I was watching anime. I was watching Overlord. I had to pick that back up. I was watching it with my brother. I was watching Paradox Live. If you guys know what that is, I need to finish that. Probably got a couple more episodes on that, and that's what was releasing weekly. I think I told you guys I finished Shield Hero. Probably not. I don't know how long it's been. But yeah, I finished Shield Hero. What else have I watched? Goodbye World, Good Night World. I think that's the name of it. Don't kill me. I was just watching a lot of stuff. The Cleric. I got that from Rogers Reviews. If you guys know who that is, he's doing his thing right now. Mostly on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I think he's just started his YouTube, so he's booming. He's about to start booming real soon. Real good dude, real great reviewer. I call him a reviewer. He gave me the suggestion. So about like Fairy Tail and stuff, I noticed that I was low-key trying to build a reputation based off of things that I hate or that I dislike in anime. And there's nothing wrong with that. I can do that from time to time. I don't think I did it a lot, but I think I kind of tapped into that, or I wanted to tap into that a little too much by being a controversial figure. And controversy talks. It makes noise. It can make noise, and I can do that from time to time. That's cool. Like every once in a while, I want to tap into that. Hey, this one needs to change, or I want to see more of this. I don't want to see any of that. I can do that constructively, because in that conversation I was telling you about with that person in my comment section, I told him that I didn't think that their advice was constructive. I took some construction from it. Like, I took some advice from it for sure, because it's something that needed to be done as far as my sound and reacting and stuff and having those sounds clash. And I learned how to separate my tracks. I was like, okay, what can I do to change this? I added that to the quality of the overall channel. So thank you to him or her. I don't know exactly what they identify as, but shout out to that person, because that really made me step it up. It was just a teeny tiny piece to the track that I needed to be on. In every single small triumph, failure, heartache, whatever it was that led me up until right now, was building me to be even better as a personality YouTuber, just as a person. And hopefully I can put that into YouTube and become a great YouTuber one day. That's one of my goals, I guess. But when I was watching these Fairy Tail reactions, and I was like, you know what? Fairy Tail wasn't that bad. Well, in the beginning, to be fair, I was watching RTTV, be real, and they're at the Grand Wizard Games right now. I think that's what it's called, Grand Magic Games, Grand Wizard Games. One of the two. I can't really remember the art name, but it was solid, bro. I think it was just the last season that just really threw me off. And I kind of saw it for what it was. And maybe one day, without me like completely trashing Fairy Tail, because we have to respect these artists. At the end of the day, it is art. It does take a lot of work to draw these things, to create these characters, to create these worlds, to write these stories. The passing of Akira Toriyama, I hope I don't know, I think I said it kind of weird. The passing of his life kind of put that in perspective for me, because people trashed on Super here and there. People talked about the inconsistent writings in Z and the plot holes and why Goten and the Trunks don't have tails and all kinds of things, which is, fair. But the man said, "Hey, man, I forgot." Like, straight up, like, he was real about it. Like, I forgot. And he felt like he was lazy. Like, there was quotes saying that he felt like he wasn't what everybody else thinks of him, pretty much. And that's insane, to do this for 45 years plus before the fame. 45 is just when Dr. Slump was popping, really. Like, that is crazy. 45 years or whatever, man. Like, that's a legacy. Like, to make a mark on the world for 45 years. And people would talk about it for another 45 years, and then another 45 years, and then another 45 years, like, long beyond any of us are here. Man, that just gives me chills, man. That gives me chills. It gave me a lot of perspective. It gave me a lot of just gratefulness of life and everything. But beyond all that, this wasn't really supposed to be a sad video. If you guys are sad, I didn't mean to really do that to you. It was just me reclaiming and recapturing the thing that I love. Like, just cementing it into the channel, into me, into the subscribers that stick around, the reason why they stick around. And I really do appreciate it, because a lot of you genuinely did love my reactions, or you like what I had to say. You found me somewhat entertaining. Some of you may have found me educational in some kind of weird way. And I don't take that for granted at all. And I think we can really do it for real this time. Like, I believe that we can really go full, not full-time YouTuber, but I think we can contribute. I can contribute to the channel consistently going forward. A lot of things have changed in my life. Some things bad, some things painful, and some things great. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying certain things. And I love anime. I really do. And the reason why I love anime, I guess, because there are certain things you can't capture in a live action. People are complaining about the Avatar live action. I didn't finish it yet, but I watched like 4 episodes and I really loved it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The first 4 episodes, I loved it. I liked it. I liked it, at least. I didn't really have too many dislikes. Of course, I was picking apart and critiquing as I was going along. I'm okay, they did that a little different. Did that really happen? Maybe I have to go back and check to see if that happened. It doesn't have to be verbatim. I'm cool with it. Kiyoshi had a great moment. I can't wait to see more from her. There's just certain things you can't capture in a live action. There's certain things, faces, CGI, that a live action cannot do what an animation can do. There are colors that you can do in animation that you could probably do in live action, but it's not as vibrant. Especially if it's hand drawn, if there's watercolors, if there's like all kinds of animation and art liberties that you can take that you can't do in a live action as effectively. And when you put great voice acting on top of that, you put great storytelling, you got a world to build around. It's just something about it. I just could never shake it. Whether it was extremely dark, whether it was very light, whether it was like you just can't shake it, man. You just can't shake it. It doesn't matter. Slice of life. I love slice of life. uh, no matter what genre it is, it's just something that will always be a part of me, and I will always have in me. And it's not all of me, but it's an interest. I just can't wait, man. I just really can't wait. Dragon Ball raised me. Naruto was my classmate. That was the homie. Yusuke, that was big, bruh. Edward, that was a friend that you need. Like, this is what anime means to me. There are more people. I've watched hundreds of anime. Some I finished, some I haven't even touched the surface on. And I'm excited to just hopefully watch some with you guys again. And the copyright stuff, that's a whole nother thing. But one day, I think I'll probably finish One Piece to my own. Like, start watching One Piece on my own. I don't know. I think I dropped it. I don't remember exactly why. It may have just been all the tough things that was happening around that time. But I dropped One Piece for a while. Maybe I'll pick it back up when they redo the remasters. Maybe I'll just watch it by myself. Anyways, on top of just loving anime, I love you guys. Like, honestly, like, I really do. Like, I have so much love to give. I have so much love to put in video format. I'm really sorry if you guys are hearing all that noise. They're doing some construction in my building, so I just had to address that real quick in case you guys are wondering. But when I saw those, not just the numbers pop up, like the numbers of the numbers. I haven't seen any crazy numbers yet, but when I saw my first 1,000, I was geeked. I'm not gonna lie, I was geeked when I saw the first 1,000, and it got to 3,000, and it got to 5,000. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is real. Like, this can be a thing. Like, this can go somewhere for real. It gave me inspiration. Like, I was like, I can really go play. I can really do this. That was like my, I can do this moment. When I saw the names pop up, I saw the comments, I interacted, I liked, I loved all the comments, even the comments that I didn't agree with, I didn't like, I didn't care for that much. I still liked it, I still loved it, I interacted with it, I had fun, I laughed, I trolled a little bit. Come on now, like, I'm gonna fight back a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, can't just let you get your way. What kind of person would I be? But nah, when I saw those names pop up in the comments and the interaction, it just felt like I was really building a community. So this is for you guys. Now I'm gonna try to figure out what to title this damn video because I talked about so much. But I'm just gonna include as much as I can in the title. Anyway, thank you guys for sticking around. This is Jordan here, aka Proverse, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.